feminism.
Emmy's not sound. It's not. Smash the camera. Say my life, I never think of me. Just give it to one again, like when you can hear it. I'm fine, I never thought to
Alex'te ve sığıyor eminiz değil.
Enemies marked south. It's not smash together. It's just. Team all up, I ain't everything Christmas. Just give it one again, like when you can give it check. I'm far, can't ever something. Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome back. It's 6 o'clock on Sunday the 28th of September. Nearly at the end of the month, guys. Can you believe it? Tuesday and we'll be in October. And it'll be all about Halloween soon. Or aliens. Or maybe that's the same thing. How's it all going, everyone? Let me see. Full Dive is here. We're here 2 hours early today because we got some loose ends. That's the name of the show. Obviously, hello, meet Jeff. Jeff, meet everyone. Jeff has friends. We're cooking up a little bestiary here. It's basically pretty nicely imagined, so we're just going to cook up a bunch more. Full Dive says, damn, Quen 3 Max is 1 trillion parameters. That's insane. We'll have to check that out. Certainly we'll be able to just pick it from the open router, so it's all in the gut. So time passes fast, he says. Indeed, indeed. We might, like I said, if you're watching live, welcome. If you're watching later, which is probably likely, we're going to be tying up some loose ends today. It's going to be an interesting little run. We've got a whole bunch of different things to look at. Hello to everybody that came by the live chat last night. We're doing this thing every Saturday night, where we have a little hangout after the show. Might do it again tonight. It's been fun. So we're starting to do more after show hangouts in the Discord now. Come along. Often it inspires big projects. So yeah. Music then, shall we? I wonder if it's actually playing. Here we go. We're going to fade it in nice. About there, I reckon. Okay. So yeah, we're going to keep creating Jeff and his friends. I think the cost, it costs me about $1.50 to make each one. $1.50 to make each one, which is a lot. But it is good. And it sets a kind of like a standard that we've got to beat with 125. Which is going to be local soon. I think it's API only at the moment. I wonder if they've added an API. Probably not. I haven't updated my comfy, so let's have a look. Oh no, WAN image to video, 2.5 image to video. Well, ladies and gents, 1080p, 10 seconds, generate audio. Whoa, prompt extend. Well, I guess you could have that. Watermark false. Okay, we're going to swap it out. Swap it out. Whoa. There we go. Just collapse that. I've no idea what it's going to cost. Oh shit, it went up there. I'll put that down there. I wonder how much it will cost. Well, we'll give it another insect and see what happens. I'll just do the one. 2.5 I2V preview. There's a surprise no one expected. Full Dive says, my internet can't handle Discord. I wish you'd continue it on YouTube. Well, we're doing some of that now. Quen now generates audio with video at the same time. Apparently so. But there's no audio output. Oh, wait. Yeah, there is. Nuts. So I didn't save it. That's my fault. My fault. So the first video is generated audio, but we won't get it because I forgot to hook it up. That's classic. But it'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. We'll just make another one. Oh. This guy's pretty cool. From the original piece. It's pretty close if you ask me. Like if you look at that, it has the spirit of that, but it's fixed up a bunch of the stuff that was bad. So overall, it improves it. Oh, and also the biomechanical enhancement from the prompt engineer. I really like this guy. Jeff's awesome. He's got eyes at both ends as well. So I wonder how much it's going to cost. Will it even tell me? I mean, I don't know if it already charged me, but I'm at $10.64, so we'll find out. Alright, now I've got an issue where I've got a ridiculous amount of data. I need to sort it out. Oh boy, so much stuff. You can't really just get rid of it though. Ah, there we go. Adobe stuff, maybe? Right. Okay, so I might be able to trim something out of like my video archive. That's maybe an option there. I should probably extract my downloads folder again. That's like 36 gigabytes again. And Olama has 37 gigabytes in it at the moment. So maybe reduce some of my Olama stuff. So it's like there's an easy 70 gigs. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do Scout. Yeah. It's Scout time. Tools. There it is. Not done it since March. That's probably why it's gotten so bad. Oh, do I remember? I think I just run Scout 2 on command line. It's been a while. I should probably make this into an app. Python. There we go. Enter to source directory, which is going to be downloads. And then destination path, which is defaulting to the last one I used. So it's going to be that. And then it will look at it and go, and then probably should ask me what I want to do. A bit worrying when it's like uh-oh, network path was not found. Oh, hang on, he put a bunch of extra stuff on it though. Hang on, I need to check my NAS. Is my NAS switched off? That's probably, yeah, I think it's switched off. Yeah, you should probably turn that on. Yeah, we'll turn that on and try again. Right, I'll come back to that. So how are we doing? 30 seconds remaining on the... See, obviously I don't know if it'll be one of Jeff's friends now because we're switching. When I was using ByteDance, it was reliably giving me beasties. And they were 21 to 9. I don't know what this is going to be. We'll see. I bet it'll be cheaper than ByteDance, but I don't know if it'll be as good. The motion's real nice. What else is in there? Moon Valley Mary. It's a new one. Oh, first last frame ByteDance. Reference images to video ByteDance. But that's kind of how I was just using image to video. I wonder if it's like better. Reference. And then over on the image side. Ooh, WAN text to image has appeared, guys. Ooh, they actually made it a feature. Oh, I feel so far. That's great. That's awesome. They did it. They did it. The WAN T2i preview. Be interesting to see how they did it. Oh, my NAS is beeping at me aggressively. This is cool. So we could actually do a full pipeline. Yes. So, oh guys, we're spoiled. We really are spoiled. So, text to image, right? I'm using image to image. It's getting excited. All right, so we could do it though, because I could just give it a prompt, but it's not going to give me my work. You know, this is really nice because it's nice. It is close to my work because the image to image. I wonder if there's a... No, I don't think there was. WAN image to video. Yeah, they haven't made an image to image. And that's the real source, is the image to image. Content says, hi, do you use many API nodes? Not really, but they're a new thing which I'm starting to involve in like more complex workflows. So, for example, this one, we actually have an image prompt node running one of my old image data sets. That's running into a T2i ENH biomech. Okay, so then we're running Olama with a special agent to enhance my simple prompt painting of a giant spider with lots of wires on its legs with this original art piece from like I think Midjourney 2 or 3, and then we use intern VL3 to enhance the prompt with vision and then send the original image into the ByteDance Seedream 4. So then it interprets my piece, whatever that is, and it recreates it in, you know, whatever this is. Obviously there's more Geiger-ish because of the enhancer. It's going to introduce biomechanical details. And then we use my I2V temporal base enhancer, again with the same language model, to convert the image prompt into a video prompt. Look at this guy. That's so cool. Has Kling got an API for Comfy? Yes, it does. If I just right-click, add node, API node, that's a Comfy group, so you'll always have it. If you go into video, there's a Kling section, and look at all that. Camera control, text to video, image to video, text to video, start, end, frame to video, video extend, lip sync with audio, lip sync video with text, dual character video effects, image to video, and video effects. So yeah, there's a lot on offer. Oh wow, okay, so that's unfortunate. Because it's such a tall image, it didn't really... One thing I've found is it doesn't always work well, because I've got a square reference. It doesn't really work well with the 21:9. It cuts off a lot. But the detail I'm getting is nice. Look at this, biomechanical joint. You can see the muscle in this, whatever this is. It's very cool. I just wish it was like a bigger image. Like, it's my fault really. It's because I'm trying to go for resolution and I'm going for super wide, when I should probably just bring it back to 16:9. So the WAN video was actually pretty good, guys. I don't know if it is it? It's tough. That's tough. I don't know if it's like better than the other one. Was it cheaper? Not really. About the same. About the same price, maybe, I think. I mean, we'll know in a minute because we'll get another one and we can look at it. So 911. If we get down to 811 or less than that, like 760, it's about the same. But yeah, the quick answer is yes. So Quen now generates audio. Oh yeah, true. I need to go back. Oh yeah, that was actually something that would have been cool because I think I messed up, didn't I? And on the first one, I forgot to hook the audio up. So let's hear what the audio is like when we get it. It'll probably be super loud. Right, is my NAS awake now? NAS. Hey! Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I want to install VS Code on my Steam Deck as well. I think that'd be fun. Maybe. Right, so obviously if you haven't seen me use Scout 2 before, we made this to back up the files to wherever you want. It has a normal mode, but it just takes files in the source directory. Deep Sort does recursive all subdirectories, but it shreds it into folders of type. It's for when you're like badly organized and you just need an automatic way to sort everything. But obviously that's not good for folders which needed to retain their structure. So deep freeze is what I actually recommend because it'll keep the subdirectories in the right, you know, it won't split, it will only shred the files that are loose in the downloads folder, and all the folders will get kept, you know, they won't be shredded basically. And when I say shredded, I mean sorted into folders of file type, because often that's what the download route is. Yep. So 3. He's going to say you're about to move 30 gigabytes. Yep. And that will take a while. But yeah, we're collecting a bunch of biomechanical beasties. I do think Sea Dream is a little bit more realistic. But then this isn't, do you know what I mean? This wasn't really realistic artwork to begin with. So it's like you got an argument of, is it truer to it or... Fernie, well, Scout 2, hell yeah. Yeah, we build our own tools. Little update for anybody that was in the chat last night. I am still working on the CPU FastD Fusion for TypeScript React, but we need to actually publish what we've done. So I'm working on a bunch of loose ends today. It should be quite fun because it's going to be like a little bit of curtain twitching. But yeah, what we're doing in this workflow, as promised, you know, we make images. We've done ByteDance Sea Dream, and then we've thrown that into WAN image to video on the 2.5 i2v preview. So we're putting our automatic prompt enhancement in there. It's probably going to be a bunch of biomechanical legs stabbing around, but, you know, we'll see what it does. Am I still downloading, uploading and stuff? Because that might be affecting it. Hang on. Kinda. That's funny, it's basically useless. somebody share something? So yeah, Scout 2 is doing his thing just to see his results. He's doing alright. I need space. So, you know, saves me the hassle. It's basically just going to push the entirety of that folder. I mean, there's going to be some locked files which will fail, but that's due to protection or whatever. Copy protection, write protection, whatever. Because it's a cut action, you know? It's a move, not a copy. I think AI is slowing down, in my machine that is. Indeed. But yeah, we're going to put together something interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's kind of like I got to like get all the pieces. I got to get all the pieces and put them together. So, but it should be fun. And we're just sort of doing this in the background, really. Oh, video is ready. All right, so slowing down this thing here. Oh, what's it going to be? Do we get sound this time? Hell yeah.
Help me.
What?
Please.
What? The video's good though. Forget the audio.
Help me. Please.
It's got weird audio, guys. It's got weird audio. I might take the weird audio because it's weird, but let's have a look at how much it cost us. 150. I'm getting best bet. Yeah, it was 150. So it's the same cost. It's the same cost. All right, that's okay. So I reckon we'll make a bunch more, and maybe 16:9 will help us a little bit. I like the wide frame because you can do panning tricks. So if we've got 7, we've got 761. So if I do 4, that's about $6. So I might be able to get like another one, but we'll stop there because you can do cheaper stuff than video gen. Like you can do image gen. So I'll stop at that point. But yeah, we're going to get a couple of test videos out of 2.5. So I think $6 is fine. Like I said, we spent 1 here. This is actually good quality. It's actually good. I reckon a little bit of cathode ray. I think 1.5x from 1080p. And 60 FPS. And this will be real nice. You can almost see the fluids. I like that. It does seem a little bit more alive than Sea Dream. I'll be real. This is very good. Look at this dude. You would need a scale reference, right? That's super cool. Normally the people are giant, but for some reason this time he got the brief. God, I think there's dust in here today. So, original. Look at this guy. Redux. It's got the same energy actually, but it's a lot more fully. It's been fully realized, I'd say. Be interesting. You're probably going to get flapping wings and maybe a bit of leg movement. I don't know. It's pretty much what we're getting here. Look at this dude. Is that the Scout 2? I'm looking at the commit history and can't find the version. Is there not a special Scout 2 repo? The Scout that is public is the one that implemented deep freeze mode. No, I don't think it is. It's just the auto sorter, actually. Yeah, I thought Scout 2 was just in the repo. Is it not in there? It should be called scout2.py, unless I made a new Scout repo. I can't honestly remember. Maybe we need to update the repo. It'd be funny if I missed one. I mean, it wouldn't be that surprising, but it would be funny, because I think I published it. It's like, I don't even remember. Alright. Does take a while though. Sea Dream was faster, that's all I'll say. This thing is slow. It is in the repo. Ah yeah, cool. Thank you for confirming. So, taking a look at the report. So it gives you a tight report at the end, you know, access denied. There's obviously some things which you can't mess around with. So those things failed. It failed 14 operations. It moved 1,726 files in 56 folders. And it found 23 unique extensions in the main. Look, there was a safe tensor in there. See, they're sneaky, man. You don't even see them. So we get rid of that then. All right, cool. Well done, mate. Good job. A solid tool. All right, so now we can go back and see. I've got a little bit more space. Right, so then the next thing is my Olama. What's the Olama situation? Olama. Okay, so do I really need Devstrel obliterated? It's 14 gigabytes. I could just re-download it. I haven't used it. I probably will need it in future. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually pretty conservative in this list. Because you got Polaris, which is a pretty punches way over its weight for 4 gigabytes. And it's in Q8. So that's optimal. Intern VL is 4 billion. I don't know what the quantize is. And that's under 4, because that's a laptop league. So I can't really drop that. If it's under 4 gigabytes, it's like gold. Anything under 8 gigabytes is basically like legendary stuff. But having Quen 3 8 billion is useful. Yeah, the only thing I can really drop is Devstrel obliterated. I want to test more with that. But I need the space. I'll see if there's anywhere else I can cull from before I go getting rid of models. Crazy. Okay, so the other place I can go from, if we've done that. Wait, what the heck is this? What? Cache. I've got a 20 gigabyte cache. What the hell? GenUI cache. You can't just delete that. 20 gigabytes in here. Model scope, hugging face. God knows what it is. Florence. Vibe voice. My God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I can't be doing that. It's probably going to give him, you know, give him schizophrenia if I delete that. All right. So, oh, I know. I will dump some of the scuffed epoch content from Adobe. Yes. It's like 30 gigabytes in there from various videos and stuff. So, go from there. Like, what is it? Silliness. Right, I gotta keep on the plot here. So you gotta take that. All of that, maybe? Wait a minute. Huh? Just a second, guys. I'm having a moment. Wait a minute. I already did all that? Hold up. Holy crap, it's me. I thought I hadn't done that yet. Well, turns out I did that. So, I'm explaining things. Give me a second. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. We're in somewhere. We're in a place. And that's why there's so much memory here. I'm halfway through. Stuff. Can't delete it. Classic. Well, I guess back to the show. Thing is, I've got them as overlays, I believe. So I can make new scenes with the same depth. Well, that's the plan. Yeah. And then I got new content. Did I download it yet? See, everything's all over the place. Have we got it? Have we got the content? Can I download it? Oh yeah, that's right. I couldn't download it because I didn't have the space. I think I should be good now. You thought you were good. Where is the thing? It does take an ungodly amount of time to get that video back, doesn't it? At least it works, and it is worth the wait. How are we doing on that size thing now? That didn't make a difference. Oh well. But we have the video. So if I go like this, then extract as. It's like empties the downloads folder, immediately puts like a gigabyte of video in it. Okay, so I got a bunch of video. Can we just put it all in a playlist so you guys can see it, what we're working with here? So this is actually a pretty cool thing I did. I just put the system prompt into it and then had him enhance my system prompt. So you know how you get a TINS? I took the TINS instruction for making the software and I put it into the video generator and just said enhance. I used their enhancer, you know. And then I made a whole bunch of stuff. Using like the instructions to build the brain. I was like, enhance. So here, check it out. Is it coffee time yet? Oi, what are you doing? What? Guys, didn't you just see me put all of the files into a long ass playlist? Listen. That doesn't work, of course. So we'll do it again. We'll do it again together. Doesn't work. Why can't I put all of those folders in there? It's because it's the bloody zip file. Well, how is one of them working then? This blows my mind. Literally, get out of the way. Get me the right folder. I don't know how it did that. I managed to get one video, and then it put me in the zip file. Oh, I hate Windows. I can't wait. I want to use Arch Linux. I'd rather do it on a Steam Deck. I think it would be, like, much better. Oh, we're getting a video. Get out of the way. So this is what we've been waiting for so long. 14... What? No, that's a lie. That's pretty good. Whoa. Worth the wait? What do you think? Do you think that's worth the wait, guys? What do you think? Right. Well, while it continues to cook, and it'll take a while, I'm making another coffee early. But guess what? We're going to watch these, what I done made earlier using system prompts, which I converted into VO3 with their enhancer, just by literally slapping the entire software thing, or my prompt about memory. I put that in, and yeah, you can see, look, 0 vector 6 neural network, frontal lobe. It's actually pretty funny. I made like 8 variations of each scene and let them rip. So yeah, coffee time. Yeah, these are going to work real well. It's going to be trippy. Chiggly fi chow chiggle. Yeah, these obviously aren't accurate, but I think they'll work well as if I take the best ones, I think it works well for the video essay. Just as part of the flow, I'll just kind of include these visuals, so it's not so dry with just screen sharing and whatnot, because it's not really accurate, but it kind of is, if you know what I mean. It's trying its best to describe what the hell I'm trying to illustrate, and when you think about it, that's actually quite a challenge. So I think I made enough of them that I've got enough that I can use, basically. So yeah, context, reasoning, intent, that's basically your 3 factors: context, reasoning, and intent. It's trying to illustrate interference waves right now. That's what it's trying to do in a digital brain. It's doing a pretty good job. What I'll probably do is super slow-mo it, with interpolation and stuff. This is actually pretty cool. Some of the visualizations are really good, but it'll put bad text in, so I'll probably have to cut that out. Blah, 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 blah. It's okay if it's like that. That's okay, because it is trying to say, like, look, in here, there's data. Right? And this is more of the background. There's a lot of these. These, look, check this out. This is like my new thing, guys. It's like my new world where I will talk to you from in certain different ways. Have this little neural space that we put together. And the idea is super slow-mo it, you know. Am I a DJ? I'm a Drift Johnson. I would say I know people who are professional DJs and I have more respect than to say I'm a DJ. So no, I've mixed tracks, but that's not a DJ. I think, yeah. I'm a musician, but I use digital tools to make music. So some people, you know, will say that's not the same. You know what I mean? People love to split hairs. Ultimately, I produce music. Yeah, I came up with this prompt. This one isn't just generated. They're all the same prompt. Every single one is the same prompt. I was trying to do latent space neural visualization, you know. And it's doing all a bunch of cool stuff. Cool. Look at that idea. That was a shape, wasn't it? Oh, another idea. It's a strong one. Everything's getting sucked in. Nothing will be safe. Dragon says, grr, I was having a power nap. Furnicar says, that's a new way of looking at the Matrix code. The rain code alternative. Stuffed says, no men teaching dags how to smock. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. We haven't even got to content reference video yet. Yeah? At the moment, we're trying to tie up my loose ends for the brain. The brain! So, one thing at a time. Otherwise, we'll forget. And that would be a waste. So right now, we're just looking at neural space. This is my neural space. Sort of visualizations. We'll go back to the bug animations in a minute. See, I've been storing them up. I've been storing them up for the end of the video, which I'm making. I'm kind of putting all the bits together at the moment. That's what the loose ends are. Because you can build a thing, but you can't just click publish. You have to... it's like a multi-pronged thing. You've got to have the video and the article and everything ready to go. I'm putting it all together. And this is kind of like my new background or something like that. Obviously, I won't be you know, cut, something else, and back again. Talk about thing, blah, 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 and then eventually cut. You know, it's like an interstitial space that I'll use between things that we're going to look at. That's basically the plan for this. But I thought it was really cool just to show it off. Oh yeah, from Insect Overlords. It drools saliva. Yeah, the Insect Overlords look really cool. I'm going to go back to that in a minute. I just stopped for coffee time to show off my neural space. And like I said, the interesting thing about it was we just dropped code plans into the enhancer and said, I mean, obviously it was to do with neural nets and stuff, so it picked up on the words. What coffee is that? Don't know. Latent coffee. Pop out of this. Do we have another video yet? There's the video you were talking about, I think. It's all drooly. Oh, it's about to get replaced. Looks like it's going faster for some reason. Or I just managed to distract everyone for that long. Who knows? Wow, it's Shrimpy. I can't believe we got Shrimpy again. What do you use in a prompt to make it loop? I don't have anything to make it loop. It's just one video and it just happens to play over and over again. To be honest, what you need to make it loop is start and end image, and you need to prompt it in a way so that it does a thing and then returns to the same image. So the start and the end are actually the same image. But then you have to make it prompt a thing, which is easy to end where it started. And sometimes the AI will just shortcut to it didn't move. Because if you think about it, if you put, there's no change between each. So I found the ones that gave you multiple frames, so you could do like start, end, mid, and then you could put like a walk animation in the mid, and then it would. That's the easiest way to make them loop. But not all of them support that. Look at this guy. I love the flesh that appears and flickers. It just comes up every now and then it goes away. You promised me flesh. Brilliant. Fernie says, is WAN what the Brainwaves video was made with? No. No, it was not. But I could get the prompt for that. But no, it wasn't. No, I didn't use WAN. I used VO3 because it's free. VO3 Ultra. If you have VO3 Ultra, it is free. VO3 Fast is 0 credits. So I was taking advantage to make a bunch of stock assets that I'll probably use a lot. But no, this is the new WAN 2.5 image to video. And it's based on my art style. So, if it looks a bit funny, well, let's just take a step back. That's what we get out of Seedream 4 from my original work that looks like that. So if you ever see any weird aspects to the video, you got to remember that this was actually the original input. You see what I mean? So it's probably actually just, what I mean? It's trying to copy the original, which is a lower quality in a sense. So it's like my fault. It's my fault when it looks a bit weird. It's because there are strange features in the original. Look at this. So crazy. I do like Shrimpy. He made a big comeback lately. So cool. But yeah. There's my Midjourney 2 or Midjourney 3, I forget which, image for insect invasion or insect overlords, I think it was. That's the Seedream prompt enhancer version with biomechanical prompt enhancer. So, it's going to try and do it Geigerish, but not Geiger. Geiger without saying Geiger is the enhancer. And then, I've got a whole new prompt enhancer. I completely forgot about it. Hang on a sec, I told everyone earlier. Let me see if I can find this thing. ENH system, store, get to the bottom. Got a new one, Machine Dystopia, Terminator without saying Terminator. It's a new. So, Oh, what's that? There we go. There we go. So, machine dystopia image enhancement system. So I wonder what happens when we plug that in instead of the ENH biomech. You see what I'm saying? Just plug it in there. So, tech noir, machine dominated dystopia. So specifically the future war from Terminator, where the machines won. So let's see, raw concrete, exposed steel, metal plating, tech noir photography, brutalist, we do love that. Post-apocalyptic realism, cyberpunk documentary. So yeah, there's a lot in there. So it'll be interesting to see what the next bug looks like. If it has a Terminator skull, that's overtraining in the base. But I guess there's only one way to find out. We're only going to get one shot at this for the video anyway. I know. I'll just turn the video off and then we'll get some more images. It's more fun. Oh, wait. We'll wait. In fact, hang on. I can do it like this. Do it. And then undo it. And just so I want to see. It's going to take a while to get the next 2 videos though. I like how it's kind of, you know, it's like a fleshy carapace, not plastic, which is nice. Anything but plastic. Oh man, look at the gills. He's got gills that flap when he's breathing. That's awesome. Yeah. Crazy. I'm not sure why he's got like blossoms for antenna, but I won't complain. John Connor insemination Laura from T1. Yeah, I think it's called something else. I forget what it's called. It was called something cliche. What was the name of the guy from the future? Reese. I think it was Reese something, wasn't it? Or something Reese. I don't know. I forget the law. Oh yeah, brainwaves. Oh, why is it so small? Okay, it's small for some reason. The heck? What's going on with the size of the video? This is a new one. Have I activated some kind of feature? Default. What the heck? That's really bizarre. Okay. It's not blowing them up for some reason anymore. Okay. Well, wait. Wait a minute. Does the video... No, it doesn't. It doesn't have black around it. But why isn't it shrinking? What's going on here? Have I got corrupt video from VO? What the hell is this? Zoom, original, default. Always fit window. There we go. Weird. I've never unchecked that. Strange. Okay. Well, anyway. So here's some more visualizations which I've tried to make for this video we're working on. You know. Some of them are better than others. That one's pretty good. It shows what's happening, funnily enough. But in a different way, though, 'cause it's more like that. So we've got a whole bunch of different ones that I can just sort of fire off if we need. And obviously I'll just be here trying to explain what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah. That's why I call it loose ends. Because the joke is, it's like 10 times the work to actually put it all together like this. I don't know. It's less work than it used to be. But yeah, just trying to explain, like, what the hell I'm trying to do. Some of these videos are pretty close. Kyle Reese, is it? I should know that. Yeah, thank you. Kyle Reese. He's got a very action hero name. But maybe that's just like nostalgia coded because of the, you know, because of the movies. A spine with balls. Right in the walnuts. Yeah, you know, these are pretty good. A complete development guide. Congononkte. Konganongaduni. Konganonktuni. Oh. Whoa, Chilglify Chaunikios Pilnyagni. Oh look, there's letters everywhere. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these came out nice. We'll see how much of it gets used. Inner brain, frontal lobe. It's a pretty cool idea. It's like a nice idea, the visualization. I like it. Some of them aren't accurate at all. Like, that's not locationally correct, but yeah, that's not correct either. This is not canon. Very Adobe After Effects. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I know. Look, this is good as well. It shows the diagram. You know, you've got two sections and they talk with waves. This is kind of wrong, but at least it got it right. Frontal and inner brain. It got that much right. It's just not, you know. Go back to these again. We've already seen all these. Let's see my latest bug. I'm trying to make a bestiary here. Ooh. I will call you Steve. Looks like he lost a leg. Oh, it reattached to his other leg. Somehow. Yeah, one of his legs fell off. He's got two stubs. Yeah, it's not a very good one, that. Yeah, his legs keep on moving and do it. So that's one thing that Sea Dream was good at. It wouldn't mess up the leg. Like, when sometimes things go in front of and behind things. And I know this is it's a nitpick. Because everything else is really good. But occasionally the legs are switching limbs and stuff. Apart from that, that's really good. Got a radar eye and a visual eye. It's reasonably intimidating, but like it doesn't look that far away from something you could build though. Funnily, could make most of that, I reckon. Not Eric, says MT Twig and Berries. Oh no, don't. Are we now talking about Mandala effect? I don't know. Eric? Ooh, this is going to be a good one. So here we have one of my famous prawns. And then here we've got the Sea Dream version. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. It's ginormous. And it's beautiful. And it was perfect in every way. Alright. He's even got sunglasses. Anyway. Take a while to come through. Eric the half bee. Yeah, the animation's excellent. I wonder if his shell will stay wet or if it will revert to a plastic on WAN. Because what I should really do is take the best image inputs that I like and then put them all in here at once. I wonder how many images it can take. Is it 1, 2, 3? I think, hang on. Oh, that's WAN, isn't it? I meant the ByteDance image to video. First frame. Okay, so it's not an IP adapter then. It is first frame. Ah, first last frame, reference images. Oh boy! What the? What? Wait, let me just run that by him again. Hold up. Reference images to video. Yeah, that's what I should have got. I don't know what happened there. It went... Wait, what? 0.9 per run? That can't be right. That's going to change, isn't it? Surely. Dance Light I2V. And then images. 1 to 4 images. Oh boy. Right, get this out of here. Okay, so 1 to 4 images. Alright. Load image, load image, load image, load image. Make batch images. Where's the key, Jay? Image batch multi. What is going on with Comfy today? You're seeing me do this, right? I'm not going mental. Image mult. Image mult. What? I'm getting interdimensional divergence, guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so 1, 2. Update. I got the node in the end, but it's giving me the wrong node sometimes, which is weird. I've not seen that behavior before. Let's put it like this. Straight in there. Okay. And then we want a prompt. Well, I could just do the same thing, couldn't I? So, so I guess this is kind of, yeah, it's coming off of this thing. I could drive it off of that, but it might be inaccurate. It's probably not going to be inaccurate, though. Whoa! It started rushing at the end, which ruined it. But this is a pretty good sequence. You know, the most part. Nice reflection. Oh, and then it jumps. A little bit of a nighttime scene, and then it fades. Fades really quick, but that's pretty good. So we got some good WANs there. Got some good WANs. too vague of a Monty Python reference. Yeah, I don't remember Eric the Half B. That was extremely vague. Yeah, but then they should be. That's as it should be. So yeah, actually very impressive movement from WAN 2.5. Not really sure if it beats. Do you know what? Why don't we just... That's the only way to know, isn't it? To literally put it to the test. So... Gotta put it on the same settings. 16 to 9, 16 to 9. No watermark, fixed. Okay, so it's about as similar as I can do. And obviously we'll need another one of these. There. Call that one bytedance and call this one 125, and you'll never find them ever again. Don't I have my project file thing? No. No, I don't, because we were doing the thing with the self-updating nonsense. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's ready to do the next one now. But I don't like the look of it, so... So that means... Hello? There we go. Oh wow. Maybe the next one will be interesting. I don't know. One image, bytedance. Weird. Oh no. I think that might run. No, it didn't run. Okay, cool. Somehow that didn't run. Alright. Oh, it didn't have a save thing on the end. I was lucky. Can't copy stuff anymore. Come on, copy. Paste. Hey. Not that one though. Right. Now this is the one I was interested in here. 720, so we can't do full 1080. Interesting. We'll go 16 to 9 because it should be... Most of the ones I'm going to put here should be 16 to 9. What are we? Control Alt 4 or 3? 3. Here we go. So seed API. Okay, so we got some bugs. Okay, so that's a cool one. That one, that one, that one. I like that one. That one, that one. Oh, that one, oh, that one. We've basically almost got them all already. I barely even looked at them. Oh, the one from the beginning was classic as well. Now they're all very different. So how the hell it's going to put that together, I do not know. But we can just use one of these prompts to drive it. So it's not going to be a problem. So how about we get some projects? Yes, I need to sort of... What? Dude. Something screwy is going on here. Huh? What? Project file path generator node. And now it works. There's a ghost in my system, guys. It's doing crazy weird stuff. Okay. So one there. One there. One there. One here. That should cover it. I'm going to get rid of this nonsense for now because I'm not going to be doing it here. I can rebuild it anytime. It was an upscaler post effects thing, if you didn't know. Alright, so I'm going to put that into the file name prefix. Call it video gen test. Project is API nodes. API, why aren't you typing here anymore? Cursed machine. API nodes. He's done it again. Is there some video taking focus away from me every 10 seconds? Yes. Guilty as charged, he said. Get rid of that. Right. It was VLC playlist. Grabs focus every time it moves to the next thing. Video. And then I guess mixed, so I'll just say DJZ. So copy the clip space on that and customize it. So what is this one? This one is actually ref. C dance ref. Okay, C dance ref. And then this one is C dance ITV. Yep. And the next one is WAN ITV. 125 ITV. And then this one is C dance I to I. And then this is the image folder. Primitive, and we will stick that into the second one down, which is the project parameter. There we go. One more. That should be everything hooked up. Yep. API nodes test. Okay. Save it as DJZ API nodes playground v12 and export that. Where's the export button? Am I going insane? Yes. Well, we got it. And then I need to pay the creators. I need to send my offerings to the gods. Ah, there's nothing even there. I have to put it in every time. I believe it is a... Let's see if I can guess. Fish license skip. The birds need licenses too. Yeah, I think you can get a bird license, so I would imagine that the answer is yes. Is it going to reject me? Please don't reject me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've got money for you. There we go. Uh-huh. 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 Monies. Right, cool. Make me cool image. So yeah, we're going to start off with this image from Midjourney 2 or 3. Probably Midjourney 3, but it could be 2, I forget. Man standing in the middle of a street next to a giant insect. That is going to get enhanced by my not ear biomech anymore, but by Machine Dystopia, which is Terminator without saying Terminator. We're going to use Belaifa, or BLAIFA intern VL 3.54 billion, which is a vision model, and here's our original image. This is the enhanced prompt. Tech noir industrial concept art. Lone figure standing amidst crumbling concrete alleyway as colossal mechanical insect towers over him. The robot insect boasts weathered yellow plating with exposed hydraulic joints and glowing cyan-optical sensors. Massive wings with tattered protective layers extend dramatically. Surrounding buildings show signs of environmental decay with broken windows and hanging debris. Harsh blue cyan fluorescent lighting from overhead industrial fixtures cast dramatic shadows on the street, contrasting with warm orange emergency lights in the distance. Raw Breton brew textures and exposed rebar emphasize brutalist architecture. Atmospheric haze and industrial steam obscure distant details. Monumental scale dwarfs human subject, creating oppressive vertical perspective. Surveillance camera presence looms above, adding layer of institutional control. Wide-angle composition emphasizes overwhelming dominance of mechanical giant over the desolate urban landscape. Pudding. Okay. Look at the giant security camera. That's funny. Do you use Comfy on your own machine, or are you using it on a server? I've got this one running locally. This one's running locally. But we're using API because I'm trying to showcase the fact that you can still participate. If you want to make video and images, you can still participate. Comfy UI now has native advanced nodes for the latest models. So we're taking a look actually to compare WAN 2.5 image to video, which is currently in preview on API only. We're doing the maximum settings and we're using our current best pipeline, which is, like I say, you could use OpenRouter as well if you want to get an even more accurate prompt enhancement, but what it does is it takes a prompt that matches an image and then it dynamically enhances it according to pre-programmed behavior. So I can predictably know that it's going to do this sort of thing. It's funny that it put like a really low-rent camera in there. It's like clip art, but it's easy to remove things that don't need to be. So yeah, that's the, you know what I mean? I think you can see it's a good replication of what it was with the new features and aesthetics. And the next step, of course, is to just immediately put it into, because we're talking about speed and not having to have the compute on your machine. Personally, I prefer to run the weights on my machine. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's pretty clear that you don't have the ability to run C-Dance, and probably never will, right? Obviously, technology gets better and all, but so, you know, because obviously, if you were going to do a video render like this, that's the whole workflow. That's the whole workflow, is just that, right? So the idea, you're going to load one model and feed it to another model, and oh, did we just break something? What happened? Failed. Submit time. Which one failed? This is complete. So what? WAN failed? Let's have a look at this trunk road. 30 seconds. That's the last video, isn't it? No, that's not good. So which one broke? Something broke then. I think it was WAN. I think WAN timed out. Hang on, I need to attend to the logs. So it says here, submit time, internal error, submit algo service error, failed to invoke scheduler. Okay, well that's not my fault, is it? I thought maybe I did something wrong. Could it be that it tried to run it? No. I don't know what happened there. But for whatever reason it didn't work. So I can't compare these two, unfortunately. That was the whole point. Oh well. We will hopefully get to see this, because I'm more interested in what happens, because this is just image to video, obviously, yeah? We generate the image with Seedance 4, or sorry, Seedream 4, which is currently a very good text-to-image model, and then we use image to video to make the video. And that's really good. It's a first frame. But I want to know, if I put a bunch of different bugs in, is it going to try and make me an average of that bug? So like a new bug with the characteristics of all of them? It should. If it's an IP adapter, it probably will work like that. Obviously, if I was to put like the same one in multiple times, you know, in different angles, that's also going to work. So, you know, start off with one reference, make a couple more images, pick the best ones, put them also in, and then use that for the video. There's another easy method to like getting a consistent beastie. I hope these don't time out, because it kind of sucks, you know? Because if they just time out on you, you know, I wonder if I get my money back. Probably not. It's like $1.50 a go. I would hope that they're not scamming you of the... Let's have a look here. What do we got? 1974. Feels like I have been charged for that video that I didn't get. And nothing changed. So... you know, I haven't done something weird. I mean, maybe putting the image, like the image that's going in there, maybe is too big. But I can't see that being an issue. It should know to ingest the, you know, it should know to fit the image. You know, if a user uploads a 4K image, it should say no or shrink it itself. It's not that hard to shrink an image before you know, if there's a limit. I feel like Seedance is sharper, but maybe WAN might have even better movement. I don't know. This is kind of why I'm doing it, to be honest. Try and get to the bottom of it. Man, we got some really cool ones sitting in the storage waiting. These may actually have videos attached to them as well. I'm still looking through the results. Oh, I see. There's audio. I'm not hearing it. Ah.
This is not just a machine.
Oh my
It's
god.
blood.
Oh my god.
Help
I'm
me,
hearing it. Yeah.
Please.
Okay, so the WAN is good with the audio is pretty cool. That audio feature is not bad. Interesting. All right, I'm going to put you on hold while I go and check the plumbing. I'll be right back. You know what? What a great time to refill that coffee machine thing. Excuse me? That didn't happen. I wasn't even here. Damn AI's trying to get me banned. Let's try something safer. Like, you know, twisted alien guts. Ugh. God damn it, Sharona! Like, whoa. We'll have to age gate the stream or something. Oh god. What was she doing? What was she doing? She was getting back to basics. You got to be careful with these uncensored AIs. You know what I mean? Whew. I think we've talked about that before. Whoops. Okay. Call it a wardrobe accident. I think Madonna got away with it. Okay. Alright. Looking good over there. So let's see, it's 7:30. I think we're doing well on time. But I need to get my results. I feel like this is going to be the one. Isn't it funny though, because the image to video had up to 10 and this has up to 4. So I'm thinking that maybe you can do more with this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, guys. I think I've figured out what this is. Oh, wait, I've just found a whole new thing. Right. So, what we're going to have to do... Oh, man. That throws a whole thing in it. So, okay. Duplicate the tab. I don't want to change this one. Right, if I duplicate the tab, we get rid of this. We get rid of this. We put that there. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then sort of compress this a bit. Yeah, sure, like that. Yeah, sure. Cool, right. Okay, so that's part one. And then part two is doing the same thing. Wait, that one. Forget that for a minute. What's that about? The previews. Whatever. Right. So then you have the temporal enhancer for the video section, but it's using these inputs, but those inputs actually come from this. But then I need it to make 4 images. Aha! Make 4 images. Right, now. Output the 4 images straight here without needing to do the batch and stuff because it is 4. Oh! Good luck. So then it will give us 4 images as a batch to make 1 video. But it's going to create them with, so we'll have the IP adapter. This is better. This is better than what I had before. Yes. Yes, it's better than what we had before. Bit of a mess though. Sort it out. Maybe just put the images here with all of the text loading stuff. What's that? I don't need that anymore. I think I had like a clamp on the image size, but I'm just going to risk it for a biscuit, guys. To be fair, I should be able to get away with something like that, and then like change this box. This box is stupid. Oh well, I suppose just make it align. So you got 4 images going into the IP adapter. The prompt is all enhanced. I don't know. I'm starting to think like, because this is for the top line. And now we're getting somewhere. So yeah, it's just going to be a quad setup. Yeah. Makes much more sense. There we go. Text gen, image gen, video gen, done. Will it ever finish making the video? If Find out next week. I have no idea why it's taking so long. We will save this as Playground V20. Oh, API nodes Playground. Well, I mean, it's a bit more than that now, isn't it? It's more like image, video. I mean, well, I don't know, man. This is more like a reference playground, yeah. Because you can do up to 10 images here with your character and then just pipe it straight into here. Although it's taking forever to actually give me... Wait a minute. Where's the workflow gone? Oh, here it is. Do you think this one's scuffed because it just never... because it crashed? I don't know. You can't tell. There's something annoying about it. You know, you can't really tell. Oh, I see. Maybe we'll test it, Dragon. I didn't realize you had a... Oh, but then again, wait a minute. I wasn't generating images. That was a gallery, so it was coming from a folder of images where like 3 of them had some nudity and I hadn't culled them out yet. Just because, you know, you generate 100 images, chances are one of them has got some, and I haven't, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's my fault for not looking through the folder. I think I may have mentioned this before. Maybe I even did it and just forgot about the folder that, yeah. It's not really like a main concern. Yeah, I think it has stopped everything. I think the WAN crash stopped everything. I don't know. I'm going to abandon this workflow in favor of the new one. It works, it's just I've added a whole bunch of stuff to it. I want to see if this one works now. Clearly it was like trying to do too many requests at once or something, I don't know. So it's going to make 4 images. And then send all 4 of them to this as reference images. See, I actually think that I shouldn't be doing that. I should be sending 2 images and then loading in a scene. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I think the reference images is more like, oh, you've got like a pair of sunglasses and a background, and then you plug in the character stuff. I think that's probably what this is more intended to be. So I'm gonna slowly, you know, go in that direction now, yeah? So let's see if we can... Oh yeah, of course, I just emptied my downloads folder, didn't I? That means I can't be lazy. Time to go in. We're going to drill down. Output folder. Right. Do we have any scenes? Man, I need to start doing landscapes again. I mean, that is a landscape. It's not a good landscape, but it's a landscape. Oh my god. Okay, Comfy's back. Okay, and then perhaps no, there's nothing. I don't have like a picture of a hat or a pair of sunglasses or something easy, you know, to put in as a... Let's put this guy in, see what happens. Oh, it's just silly. Oh! Hell yeah, dude. It's like insect Skynet. Alright. Oh. Oh, look at that. It actually ran really fast this time. Oh, AI generated. Yeah, you can turn that off. Oh, it's gone a bit weird, that one. Ah, I see why it's so fast. It's only 720p. We want to make it 12 seconds long, please. So it's only 44 cents for the short one. That was 44 cents. Okay, so what I'm thinking is... oh, I can't put two. Or can I? Could I combine the batches? Do max, and then I want to add an image onto that. Two images. Batch. Make. No. Shape. No. Uncrop. Batch. Batch images. Ah, do you know what? Yeah. Well, that will actually work. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then bring this down to just 2 images. The thing is, I only saw 1 image come out of it. I don't think it actually works. You know, like this should show me multiple images if it was going to make... So it says maximum images to generate when sequential image generation is auto. Total images cannot exceed what? Sequential image generation disabled. I mean, yeah, sure, let's see what happens. But it kind of merged all the features of the different things to make that final one. So it did kind of, I think it did work, you know. I think it did work. And now what I'm trying to do is basically get a background and patch some character elements in to see what happens. Yes. I mean, really, I should put a preview down there just to see what's going on, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be that slow now. For some reason, it was like really slow earlier. I think it was the WAN was slowing everything down. Even though it does audio, which is cool, don't get me wrong. Like, generating audio with the video is very cool. And again, if it's 720p, that gives me an opportunity, because when it's already 1080p, it's harder to work with, to be honest. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit more like the crab guy. Oh, it didn't like that, did it? Yeah, it doesn't like my image batch code. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like it. Okay, use KJ's. He's got the best one. So I just put it to 4 or even 3, in fact. Yeah, just put it to 3, 2. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame. I mean, I guess I could use, I could reinforce one of these images. That would work. So let's see. I put the scenery in last place. I put the potential outfit elements, I guess, in second, third place. Batch. Get rid of this. Right. And right. So I guess I could give it a bias. So that would be the proper output. So let's say I want to give a bias to the shrimpy. Yeah, even though I think that is a cleaner. Let's say I want to give a bias to the shrimpy. That'll work. It'll just load the image again. I'd say you probably really want to reinforce that one. But the shrimp's got a bit more detail to it. I don't know. They're all good, really. But I want to see if I can evolve the beasties. And we're not even using biomechanical anymore. We're using the Terminator without saying Terminator. So I could go back and use that again if I wanted. This is like less biomechanical and more just mechanical. It's a tech noir post-apocalypse rather than, you know, biomechanical beasties. But I just wanted to see what it would make. And as you can see, they're like more Skynet-esque with the chrome plating and the cables. There's no like, do you know what I mean? Whoop. What's happened now? How is that possible? He still doesn't like it. He still doesn't like it. Whatever it is, he doesn't like it. References. 1 to 4 images. Do they have to all be the same size? Maybe I have to conform them. Let me double check the error. It says size of tensors must match except in dimension 0. Expected size 4 but got size 3 for tensor number 1 in the list. Expected. Expected 4 but got 3. Isn't that usually like a transparency issue? So wait, it lost alpha? And all of these have... That doesn't make sense. Look, I'll try anything. But it just seems a bit weird to me. Because that would mean all I got to do is add alpha. Alpha channel add. I really don't think this is it. But I'll try it. Just to make sure that the tensor 1 has 4 channels. No, 3 channels. Whatever. RGBA. Right. Look at this dude. That reminds me of something. Isn't that near Automata? And a little bit of Pacific Rim, maybe. Ships. Look at these ships in the desert. Super cool. I'm just trying to see if we can get through this image batch. It seems to be, you know, combining. I mean, look, I could just put fixed images here, okay? I could like save this image and just put it in, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Ah, wow, look at that. That's super cool. Nice proboscis. Oh, must have same dimensions, got 3 and 4. Could be... It's not what I thought it was. But then I thought it wasn't that too. Nope. Okay. Let's simplify this. Take away the connection and I'll just do it myself. So... Could it be that they're different sizes as well? And it needs me to do that too? It could be that it needs me to do that. The image has alpha channel. So remove alpha channel from all of them. That makes sense. Image remove alpha. One. There. Buttons. Okay. Try it again. Same image. I'll gradually fill up the other, you know what I mean? Hello, Stone Sage. Dragon says, what on earth is a hydro e-brake? Oh, easy. That's what you put in your car to make it slide faster. It's like vertical and it goes, it's hydraulic. And it does the back wheels only. Yeah? Hydraulic rear wheel brake. Handbrake. Slidey boy. It's a mod. Is hydro e-brake a weapon? Yes, because you can slide the car, which is potentially fatal. That's a weapon. Not just to people outside the car, but people inside the car too. Oh, wow. It kind of turned it into a busted old car. I'm going back to my E&H Biomech. But that was a cool little test of the Terminator without saying Terminator. It did make some... Oh. Yep. I think that worked, dude. Yep. It worked. So all it needed was to get rid of like one of the images had alpha for some reason. I would say probably the one that came out of here has got alpha. I don't know. Because that would mean I did it the wrong way round. It's finished. Just trying to see if we get any elements from the props or from the background. That's all. It might not do what I think it does, and this is what I'm testing. But yes, hello everybody. What did I miss? Did I miss any chat? Like the stream, guys. Thanks for coming. Very near, yes. It's the face. I think that the guy that wrote Nier Automata used to make public appearances wearing a similar mask. Yep. Man, it's taken a while to download, isn't it? It's only 15 megabytes. Come on, guys. Kept holding up the whole stream. Literally, like, everything's on stop because we're waiting for a video that's been generated, but we can't download it to save it. Huh? I suppose just give it a minute. And then I'll put together a little thing here. Let's see what we got. Oh, there it is. Complain enough and you will be rewarded, apparently. Wow. There's no camera fixed. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. In the background, suddenly the location appeared. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Wow. I didn't expect that. That was sneaky. That was super sneaky. Stone Sage says, why do you only use Seedream? I don't. If you go back a week, we weren't using it. Go back further, it'll be something else. Further, it'll be something else. I embrace the top tech. Whatever it is, I don't care. It's like Starship Troopers. He's in charge until he dies or I find someone better. That's literally how we have to do this, because every couple of days a new one is in the lead. And so you can't really be like, oh, this is the best one, I'm only going to use that. So instead of being a fanboy, what I do is I just embrace the new thing immediately, and I determine for myself whether it's the best one or not. I don't really read blogs or watch or look at leaderboards. I have my own prompts that I like to test it on. I got a good experience of it, so I can figure it out, and then I try to share that with the community. I would say yes. Yeah, Sharona training went through 4 or 5 techs. Yeah, it did. Yeah. So it's like to get to that level of quality and variability, it was a lot of work and retraining and stuff. People like to pretend like it's like one shot, one click and all that, but nah, you don't get, it's suboptimal at best. Yeah, you can, but it's like what you can do is so much more than that. And they don't really show what you can really do. They kind of show you surface level stuff. And what we try to do is go end to end, start to finish. And there will be retrains, there will be recaptioning, there will be evolution in the code and in the data sets. But that's pretty fat. That's pretty fat. So it did actually do what I said. But what about the top hat and stuff? I don't think that part worked. Let's have another quick look at it. Maybe the eyes? I don't know. No, the eyes came from there. See, that one's a bit of a wild card, you know what I'm saying? Put the alien from Spaceballs in there. Just to see if it puts a top hat on the machine or something. But it didn't. But yeah, this is relatively recent, so the reason we're doing this is because there's a lot that you can do with this type of setup. At the moment, I'm just putting like average stuff in to see what it does. But under the hood, we've actually got 2 prompt agents doing both text-to-image enhancement and image-to-video enhancement. And then we're also using an IP adapter on the image side, and we're using, I think, a form of vase. It looks like vase for the bottom side, because, you know, we can use a background image without saying this is what the background looks like. And then, yeah. I think I've gone over it. But like I said, if I put these into an IP adapter with SDXL, you know it's going to create some variation of those 4 creatures, right? Which is what it's doing. So that I can confidently say, we already know this, we've done it a lot. You can have up to 10 images, multi-reference gen. So let's see this. This is interesting. Oh wow, it's retained something. Right, now. This image never got sent in. Okay, this image didn't get sent in anymore. But it did go into the Olama image vision, right? So that means that text only, it described some features from this original design. Even though the image file doesn't go across, it described some features from it. It then used these images for IP adapter along with the enhanced prompt. And look, it's kept a few features, like there's a screen on the front, right? It's just interesting, you know, it's kept a few things, even though it didn't see it. I wonder where it's getting the proboscis from. See there's a proboscis on this one, and it's not on that one, not on that one, not on that one. But for some reason, it's like really hung on to that concept of the, you know, the bug tongue. Like from the brain bug in Starship Troopers. He's hung on to that. So we're back to Geiger now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. So if I copy the clip space on that. Whoa. Okay, and then I'm just going to start sort of overriding the inputs. Yo. Make it bigger, Johnson. There we go. Yeah, this is good. It's like Stalin Haggish, but with Geiger influences. And it's my insect overlords concept underneath all of the veneer, which is just, you know, massive scale bug robots, I guess. Pretty much. Focus on biomechanical, so a little bit of, it's not really gore, but you see muscle and sinew and vein and stuff, and occasional brain. So it's not really gore, but it is like you'll see material, organic material mixed in with the. Yeah. Oh, leg disappeared. Let's see what the next one's going to be. And again, say I didn't like an influence, say I don't like that influence there. I could feedback and replace it. So, or just drop it. Whoa. So let's say I really like this. I could start swapping out, you know, and that's like a method of refining. So let's say I like that influence. We're going to be burning through credits. See, I only do this when the new models come out to show, you know, what's easy to do, like, and then in about 6 months' time, we'll be doing this with local models. You can go back and check out the last year of video work I've done on the channel, and you'll see that's the case, you know. We'll break through with some big cloud API thing, and then about a couple months later, we're doing the same thing with our local models. So you could take this as a snapshot of what we'll be able to do by Christmas. Maybe not by Christmas, but, you know, certainly by the end of the financial year. April 2026. Would this work on a 12 gigabyte card? Yes, it would, because it's APIs. All of the heavy lifting is done by APIs, so you don't need the big graphics card to run the workflow. That's the whole point. Are you paying for it? Yes. But what I think is that we'll end up seeing more efficient WAN models, which will run on a 12 gigabyte card. Hello, Throttle. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so it's a bit too much fly. Do you know what I mean? The fly is way too strong. So we need to start getting rid of the wings. I think that's probably a bad thing to put there, actually, because I don't want wings. Got to move away from wings. It's tough because I put wings in. I want to move away from wings, because otherwise it'll all be wings. Yes. Can't really complain. It is what I asked for. Look at that. That's cool. Whoa, why did it go back to there though? Huh? Did I get 2 videos? Oh, it broke out, didn't it? It broke out of the scene. It kind of blends though. It's like a flashback. So weird. He's like pans out and then he's back here. That's crazy. Whoa, now I didn't want wings, but what? That's cool. I might have to lean into the wings now. Changing my mind as I go along, because it's just like flow state, really. What do I know? That's cool. It's cooler than the last one, that's for sure. So maybe we'll just sculpt our way out of this. Wait a minute. What if the order matters? So that's number 1. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's number 1. I'm just wondering if the order matters right now, you know? That's number 2. Ah, there, it's backwards. It's backwards. I got it completely backwards. So that is the bottom, that is the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just switching around so it actually makes sense. Because it might be like, you know, I'm putting the environment in as the first one. I don't know. Might have something to do with the influence order. Didn't it just make the same video, basically? It just made that again. Didn't it just make the same thing? Which is that. Yeah? So that's image 3. Could it be that there's a before and after thing going on in this reference? It didn't really explain it very well. Do you know what I mean? It just says 1 to 4 images. I'm going to try something here. I think that I might be able to make it do a loop, but I need to make it more consistent off the get-go, you know? So I can get a variation of something. Right. Disable that. Go with that. I think I'm starting to get a rough idea of what's going on here. So we have an empty scene. But it definitely ends on that. It ends here, or it goes towards that. It makes me wonder if we can make a loop, like I said before, with the 1, 2, 3, you know? But it's just these images are too different, so it's not a good example. What I mean is, though, say I had something like this. So, you know, it's going to be background, start, middle, end, you know? I don't know if that works, but it might. Whoa. Wait, what's happened here? Ah, crap. He didn't like that, did he? I'll just use that twice. So it's gonna, what, put the same images through? Yeah, just put the same images through. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Like, if you just use the normal image to video node, it's just an IP adapter and you can just put things in it and it's fine. But I think reference image to video node is slightly different. It would be nice if it had like something to explain it, but whatever, it's new, who cares? I'm sure it'll show up in time. See, it's the same thing every time, which makes me think there's a bit of start-finish going on here. Or something. It tried to become like the other image at the end. So that does make me think that there's some kind of start-finish thing going on. Oh, what's going on? Let's check out the comments. New Hunyan image model is a joke. It needs 4 80GB cards. Translation API is an H100 on the other side of the planet. MZ says, yo! Full dive, that looks awesome. Stone Stage, I think the AI industry needs to reinvent the format for tensors. I agree. As safe tensors came out when there were only checkpoints, and there's now LoRa and Jujuf and all these different things. So maybe it's a good idea to have a newer format. I'm not against it. I mean, when you think about it, ONNX exists. There are actually many other file formats, like the Whisper that we use is... I'm trying to remember what the file format is now, guys. I can't even remember. But it's not GGUF, and it's not Safe Tensor, and it's not ONNX. It's something else. So there's a whole bunch of different formats. There's nothing wrong with it, but it might be that AI's outgrown its initial spec. Imagine that. Safe tensor size is determined by model rank and precision. True. I'm not talking about the length of a piece of string here. Obviously, a file's going to be as long as a file's going to be. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Maybe a bit too much Geiger for this one. He's almost trimpy, but it's still trying to make wings. I need to not have any wings in the samples. Hang on, we're gonna have to look for some images here real quick. Oi! That's a good one. 3024 by 1296 or 2000 by 928. I think that one's correct. And then there be beasties. I kind of like that one. It's got a lobster claw. Oh. Nothing. Oh, wait, no. Okay. What's it doing? It's not bad. It's not good either. It looks like bullet time. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the move. I like it, but it probably needs like more research to find out what this is supposed to actually do. I'm sure it's a vase type setup, like reference image, not just an IP adapter. It even says so, but I don't know exactly how it's supposed to be used. I'm just guessing here. And it's kind of working, but I think it's suboptimal. Because I don't really know what's supposed to go in which order and whether you should prompt for it and all that. So while it's fun, so reference playground, I'm going to go back to the IP adapter setup now. Because it's just more reliable. I can predict what it's going to do. And we're starting to see weird quality because I'm not... I'm abusing the damn features. So yeah, look, first, last frame, they do have also. So maybe we could try making a loop. Yeah. And all that is just put the same image for the start and the end, pretty much. Pretty good flyby. Ah, crap. I forgot to put it to 1080p. God damn it. And remember, we can stick all of these through 122 on image to image tiled and get a shitload more detail back. So... I was thinking the other day, it might actually be worth making just a meaty... I might make a meaty enhancer, which just tries to make everything into sides of Wagyu beef. And then I think by introducing that type of enhancer, there's no biomechanical, it's just biological. You know what I mean? So it's just like skinless meat, everything. Just skinless meat. I think it'll do it just fine. We did beef. What was it called? Was it grilled beef or shredded beef or something? That worked fine. I love this look though, you know, with like it's got like a weird translucent sack. It's kind of sick. Yeah, this is the boy, look. So we're gonna save that and then start. Now it's working. Now I want to start feeding in. So let's see, which one can we replace? I think we'll do this one. Because we've got the feature from him and now I'm aiming for consistency, okay? I might just turn the video generation off just to speed this up. Get rid of that. What's this? 480p. It's just panning in and out. Let's disable that for now. But it's on. It is a loop though. It might not be like super interesting, but it is a loop. Just loops forever. No flicker. Right? This guy. That's so cool. Oh, got another one. Oh. I'm not sure about this bag. But I'm liking the... Do you know what I mean? Look, it's like something out of Power Rangers. You know Power Rangers? They would have the fake crab villains everywhere and they're robot crabs or something. Yeah? It's the vibes I'm getting. Right, so now what we should be able to do is just focus on this top part. Just got to get this video here. What do we got? This is going to be a start-end frame. So it should end where it starts, yeah? Okay. So there's someone asked about the looping video earlier. That's how it's done. You get the start end frame API. There are many of them as well to choose from. We're just focusing on Dance 1.0 Lite today. So we've pretty much covered the whole thing now. So actually, like I said, this is like, you can just drop that in. Start end frame. Start end playground. Hell yes, better quality. You can see the pulsation in the biological stuff. It's glistening a bit. It's not going to be amazing because it, if it's quite hard to do a lot of movement but then end up where it started. It's quite hard to actually pull that off. Maybe if I gave it more time, but I don't think we're going to do this one again unless I get a really cool image out of it. So where are we? Oh, what the what's going on here? He got obsessed with that little feature there. Still got wings as well, so we'll try again. We're actually getting close to something now, but see, that is a bit random, you know what I mean? It's cool, but it's a bit random. Yeah, Stone Sage has got the right idea. You seem to be talking like a holographic man. Yeah, we don't actually need all the information. We only need fragments of information now because the LLMs can reconstruct. Yep. LLM can reconstruct from partial information. Ooh, okay, so we've got a man and a dog and and wings. Somehow we're getting wings every time. Do you know what I think it is? It's because there's wings in this. There's wings in this image here. Right. 0. Increment. So it's because the prompt, the prompt came from here. So if there's going to be wings, you're going to get wings. So I need to just make sure that this is also aligning. Otherwise it won't be good. So that's it. I got the best chance now, or a better chance. Because basically I can't use the output to further refine this. And I would say more than half of the prompts are fine for this, so I'm not, I just forgot for a second there. Obviously I'm infecting it with the input. Dominic says, going for Starbucks, but don't want to miss how it turns out. I guess you can always rewind, Dom. But I know that feel. Oh, interesting. It's gotten all mossy now. Interesting. I guess the moss influence is coming from this image, but it was using the meat from this image as a binding. Very interesting. I don't know if I keep that though, because that's so strong. It's such a strong influence. Try it with this one next. It was cool, but he's got moss growing on it on his legs and stuff. It's a little touch. I suppose we could copy the clip space, and I suppose I'd have to replace the shrimp, but I kind of like that influence at the moment. That one definitely is better, so I'm trying to clamp the character design now, you know. Dragon says, oh, he was talking about, okay, so it's an extended convo. All right. He's explaining about shapes. Oh, wow. Well, that's different. It's kind of got the shape of the shrimp, but the characteristics of the other images. Spinal. Oh, nuts. Stop the press and go again. Yeah, that one's not good. Oh, stop. I've got to, like, catch it while it's doing the Olama. No wings allowed. Unluckily for me, I didn't describe the wings in the caption, so I can't filter it out. No data. Okay, we'll try doing this, but God knows what it's going to do with that. It does actually look fine though. When I look at that, that looks fine. Say you had like a video game and this was an enemy that you meet in the adventure, you could just have it play that on a loop for the battle. Ooh. That's interesting. It did something strange. Alright, I'll take the spice. And I will replace Shrimpy. Wait. Yeah. And we will continue to evolve the beast. Ah, crap. Wings. Brutal. Really what I should do is... check it, fix it, run it. Check it, fix it, run it is what I should do. That would be a lot safer. But it's just like the flow isn't the same. Oh, it looks like he's going to make it anyway. He said, I'll start, so I'll finish. And then what, is he not going to save the image or something? So I did technically cancel it. Yeah, just as I thought. Cheeky monkey. Right, stop. Cheeky bugger. I'm getting scammed now. I'm waiting for him to let me use it again. It's like, because if you use an API and you cancel, if it's running, it will do it, but then you just don't get the save node won't run. So then you just don't get the image. Good times. So yeah, be careful with that. It's probably more of a problem with video, but I mean, I think that if this thing gets run, the files should be saved no matter what, because you're paying for it. But I mean, hey, you know. Yeah, in short, you wasted credit. Yeah, because look, see, it didn't actually save it. Anyway. Right, so now I've got it to here. I just want to basically make sure. Do I got... Right, that is not got wings. So I'll fix it. And then turn it all back on again. There we go. Yeah, I just think if you're paying for it, it should be backed up somewhere. So just think to protect the user from doing something dumb, like spending $10 worth of credit and going, where are the images? Do you know what I mean? Or do you mean I had to plug them into a save node? You know, obviously we know that, but there are instances like I just showed you where you can order it, pay, and then because you clicked cancel, you still pay, but then you just don't get the image. Hey, listen, usually when I bring stuff like this up, something happens. Okay. I'll give you evidence of that too. Check this out. Remember yesterday I was going on about how... You remember how yesterday I was going on about how it was annoying that you can't use your Chrome browser when you have a local AI process? You have to get into, you know, Google App API Auth and OAuth and freaking everything else. Well, look at this. Google AI just announced a public preview of Chrome DevTools MCP, making coding agent control and inspect a live Chrome browser. Now, obviously, that's not quite what I was talking about, and blah blah blah, but I'm just saying, like, it's browser use MCP from Google for Chrome. So if that won't lead to what I was talking about, like, obviously it's for reading the console when you do the debugging and dev work, but god damn it, we got wings anyway. Where'd the wings come from? Do you think it's that those are interpreted as wings? I don't know. Oh, monkey. I even checked it. It must have gone up one anyway. Yeah, it went up one anyway. Comfy. See, I'm glad I'm not just... See what I mean? Imagine how many videos we would have burned that would have been just been the wrong image that I wasn't trying to make. You know? This is a cool image, but it's not what I'm trying to make. You know? I'm trying to move away from wings right now. The rest of the design looks great, though. It's shrimpy, but it's like refined. If only I could get some more examples without wings to expand it, that would be great. See, we're back to that guy again, because that was pretty good, but it's still got a tiny wing on it. Too many wings, man. That one was good, but it's too chromium. It's too much chrome. Is that a bad thing? No. Oh! We've got a new contender. Oh, that is cool. He's got like a translucent shrimpiness to him. Copy that. So we don't need that thing there. The chrome one. This is better. Paste, paste, paste. It would have made it too dark because we already had like some... We've got too much dark and moody stuff in the mix. Exactly, Fernie, that's right. Like a fallback method that just backs up all your API image results no matter what, somewhere. Mostly to protect from user error, you know? And believe me, like if you fluff it up and they got your back, you'll be like, oh, you're a legend, thank you. Whereas on the other side of that coin, if you get scammed and burn all your credits and didn't realize why and you've got nothing to show for it, you'll be mad about that forever. You'll never ever stop telling everyone about it, and you will definitely leave out the part where it was your fault. Just, you know, that's typical. You know, I wouldn't even blame you. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right, so copy that. Now, which one do we do? It's tough. Well, hang on a minute. This can have up to 10 images. Oh ho ho. Oh ho 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 ho. More data. I need more. Hajime Suriyama. What's that? Throttle. And then typical human 101. Yeah, well, hey, look. I'm just being honest. Honesty is the best policy. There's less energy required. We'll get a 6th image in there in a minute. I'm slowly refining this, whatever this is. We'll keep it on that for now. Oh, Hajime Suriyama used to airbrush like that. Now I see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The backgrounds are a problem. I wonder if I can just use the 6th as a regularization. So I need, whoops. I need to put a regularization scene. I'll probably use the same background that I had from earlier. Crap. No, I won't. Back. Output. Wait. What? Oh, what would happen if I did that? I'll find out. It might make it bad. It might not. What the hell? Pick with the red floor, artist style. I see. Yeah, it's really nice. It looks like delicate and fragile in ways that make it a little bit more organic. It's almost like beads of water, almost, you know? Doesn't look like a machine. This one's funny because the knives are so like shiny. It's kind of getting locked into one pose though, which isn't good. Like, it's that exact pose. Look, same leg, same leg, same leg. Same leg up. Yeah? You can see the leg up. It's the same pose in almost every picture. That's not good. That's something I need to break away from. It might be because this is what we're using. Whoa, that's much better than the last one. Yes, very good, very good. We're getting consistent now, in a way. Yeah, replace that one. Oh, but I'll lose the gore influences. Oh well. It was never the real goal. So we're getting very consistent now. Do you see what I mean? It's basically the same beast. So now I'm ready to throw the video back on, basically. And if we do the start to finish, it should give us a looping animation of the creature. I'm going to say camera fixed, because that might stop it from lazily panning in and out like that. Do you know what I mean? Seems a little bit easy, doesn't it? And I guess we'll take the output of that to be our oh, you annoyance. I love it when it does it. Blah. It's a bit like that delete button that just appears. So like you've got the button, oh don't click that, which just appeared. Good stuff. What now? That didn't work, did it? It recognized the person, didn't it? So get rid of that. So which ones do you want to get rid of? Just drop that. It's funny, it made a person. It saw the person and was like, yes! It's actually crazy. I like that, whatever that is. Look at this thing. Love it. Keep that one. Keep that one. Maybe get rid of the original, actually. It's dark. $15. We've only spent $5. Not bad, because we didn't bother with any video for a while, see? Like, refine the inputs for a little bit. It's still a bit, like, weird, because every now and then I'm still putting, you know, like, an image, something with wings is going through it, which is annoying. It's almost worth making a new data set without the wings. Oh, no, what the hell? Right, crap. What on earth is that gonna be? It's not what I'm trying to make at all. It's turned out, tried to make a Terminator lighthouse or something. A lemon man. That's a waste of $1.50. No, just $1. Just $1. At least it's only $1, I guess. Still $1 though, mate. You know what I mean? What, are you gonna do, like 100 of those? No. Maybe if you were building something. The funny thing is, I can't stop it. It's too late. This is kind of why I wanted that stop gate system. So, you know, you're actually putting the image that you want to make in every time, and then it's generating you a new potential image at the top, which isn't quite the same thing. Man, the waiting is not fun though. When you have the workflow, you kind of can see it working through all of the processes and you kind of know what it's doing. With this, it's just like, well, maybe you're going to get a video, I don't know. And the joke is, I have to wait for the video I don't really want. It's like, I know it's not going to be what I want. Let's post this one. Oh, you can't do it? Come on, mate. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. I'll put it in video sharing. Let's go. Not bad. Only 1080p. Oh, we're gonna have another go? Come on then. Why is it making robots all of a sudden? This is really quite bizarre. It's like suddenly it's decided I'm going to make robots. It did make one like that before, didn't it? Is it interpreted this as a biped somehow? It's kind of an interesting design. I'm not so sure about brains in your knees. It's kind of an interesting type. So we'll call this one IP, what is it? No, it's not IP adapter. It's start end frame, still. Yeah. So I guess I'll just change the whatchamacallit. Version number 30, start end reference, start end. Oh, that's weird. That's not what it is. So strange. So I gotta do it properly then. 40, start end. I don't know why I did that. Strange behaviors. So we have this. That was start end playground. Basically the same, I guess. I just changed a couple of the images up. Yes, click on it. I don't care about the preview. I want to open the tab, dude. Dude. What? Okay, that's something. You mouse over and it makes a preview, and then when you click on it, but sometimes it doesn't change. Sorry guys, I'm just sort of looking at this new feature. Can I turn that off? How do I turn that off? You don't. Okay. It looks like a shark, you know? It looks like a shark man robot thing. It's like a shark head on a robot. And it is just doing a looping idle. There it is. Look at that. Check them out in the video sharing, where I encourage you to chuck your stuff up as well so we can all see it. Am I actually here now? Yeah, I'm here now. Okay. It's funny, you spend all night making insect robots and then it makes a Gundam! Aha! Wings are back. The wings are back. And you just don't touch that. Don't touch that. Wow, look at it trying to do the reflections. It must be crazy to try and do all them reflections. It's very Stalin-haggish. You know, it's just got my own unique biomechanical jam influence. A bit of chrome. Excessive cables and wires. If you're lucky. It's kind of hard to make it out. See, what I'd normally do is I'd hit WAN. I'd do a WAN tiled upscale on this and it would bring all the details out. The only thing is you lose some of this nice wet jamminess, which WAN isn't very good at doing that part. AI generated. That's right. We didn't use pencils. I think the last time I used a pencil was not actually that long ago. But yeah, if it weren't for me constantly injecting pictures of bloody insects with wings, it would actually be sorted now. I got an idea though. No more vision input. Should have done that ages ago. Diffusion is not AI, says Stone Sage. No, it's not. See, so if you pull the trigger of a gun, yeah, your brain had the idea to make your finger move, which did the trigger pull, which does the mechanical release, which then sets off the gun, right? But we can't say that the person that made the bullet is actually responsible, because you know the person that made the bullet, he put the gunpowder in the bullet. So when I pulled the trigger, I didn't fire the gun. The bullet just went off, mate. So you got to think, yeah. At the moment, people are treating AI like it's a bullet. You pull the trigger and it just comes out on its own, does it? It's the same exact logical fallacy. It's the exact same logical fallacy, right? That plagues people. You know, guns don't kill people. Rappers do. There's a Welsh rap reference for you guys. But obviously, this the person that's making the AI do the thing, right? So there isn't, like, the intelligence is actually the human pulling the trigger. Because otherwise, what's you know what I mean? It can't go off by itself. And even if it could, that was a human that orchestrated that. Is this a video? Oh, guys, it did the thing I was afraid of. Look. It's barely done anything. Because first frame, last frame, right? Made it 12 seconds long. It's like, what are you asking me to do, guy? It didn't understand. It was like, I have to animate? Let's try 10 seconds next time. Fernie says, in other words, if you get the risk of going to jail because of an image that generated it, it cannot be said, you didn't do it, AI did it. No, you can't. That's the whole point. Everyone likes to go and say, for example, say you make something cool and then people want to dismiss or discount your work because you did it with AI. But here's the thing. If you did something with AI and they want to put you in jail, you can't use that as a legal defense. Therefore, it's not true. It's simply not true. The thing doesn't exist without you picking up a pen or typing on a keyboard. So I only have two distinctions. Was it done with digital or not? That's it. Was it digital? In other words, did you use a computer? If you didn't use a computer, yeah, that's traditional art, physical art, right? You're doing it with your hands in the real space, you know? No machine, no computer. Well, not no machine, no computer. So I like to make the two distinctions. You've got digital art and physical art. Physical art is playing a violin, painting a painting, you know, taking a picture. Even that is still technically physical. But you've got to use a computer. So there's a blurry line. And I think exceptions prove the rules. So it's a tool. You can't do it without it. See, if they can hold you responsible for your input, if your output can hold you responsible for your input, then it's not AI didn't create a damn thing. Because it wouldn't have created it without you. You can say, oh, but somebody else could have typed that in. Oh, really? Somebody else could have invented the McDonald's chain. But they didn't, did they? There was a Ronald McDonald, a happy clown. He invented McDonald's, and the rest is history. So you can say, oh, anybody could have done that. Really? See, there's actually, when you unpack what they're trying to say, all it really is demotivation, you know? It's just demotivation. Let's see. MOE could be AI, said Dragon. And Noisy Magic, says Gerard. Latent Space Sorcery. You have to handle it one way or another, says Zeus. Full Dive says, even if you create an AI that created to do something dangerous, it was the human that did the deed, not the AI. Exactly. Think about the earliest worms that infected the internet. Some guy wrote a script that was self-propagating. It would go out and it would install itself to many computers or email itself to many people. Now, he could say, I didn't send that email, I didn't install that server, but ultimately he programmed it to do all that. You know what I mean? So ultimately, by law, they actually do have ways of going, you know, this automated process, this virus, this worm, they know it was authored by someone on a machine somewhere. And that's who's responsible, yeah? Things don't just happen. Things happen because people make them happen. You know? Oh. Okay, it's sucking on his lungs, I guess. What is going on here? It's glowing. His spine is glowing. My spine is glowing. I don't know why we got a dude. It's probably because there's a woman in this image here, look. Man standing next to a giant red bug. Okay. I think I get the picture. Hold up. I got an idea. Uh-huh. And then for my next trick, a giant biomechanical insect overlord. Don't know why I did that. I should have done that earlier too. It's like going from the dynamic to the fixed. I actually did a pretty good job of this. I don't know what it was trying to do, but... I would say as well, if you're not doing the start, end, finish thing, you probably get more reliable motion, more natural motion from just the normal... Just not the start to... And you, I think it's... I don't know. I think it might be better quality. I'm not sure. Not sure. Zeus says, when I count how many hours I've spent figuring out how to make a proper proper image exactly like I want, it was definitely a commitment. Yeah, hell yeah. It's true. There's actually a lot of effort that goes into this. Like, as a photographer, you have to make many micro decisions about the framing, the distance, the lighting, the lens settings, the location you pick, and what time of day it is. All these things, right? We have to do all that. We have to do all that. We still have to do all of that. And so I just think that over time, people will come to realize how complicated it actually is. And at that point, people will stop complaining. Because the only reason people complain is they think we have an easy ride. You know, they think because it's been marketed as you click button and make masterworks. And that's kind of true, but that's a bit like, that's the same as the sales pitch for the camera, isn't it? Right? If I'm selling you a camera, I'm like, you can take the world's greatest pictures. The lens is this quality. It's megapixels, lenses, right? But the reality is, if you don't get off your arse and point it at something interesting and push the button at the right time of day and blah, 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 it's not going to do anything. You probably will never use it, in fact. You see what I mean? So it all comes down to the human intent. Do you know what I mean? My intent. I'm going to take pictures of trees, right? And then etc. I've got to figure that out. I just think it's dismissive to assume that there's nothing to it, you know? Look at me, my neon beef insect machines. Anyway, we're just having fun to see what it'll do. I think it's doing a great job right now. Even though I'm like making my life hard with this looping video bollocks. Because if I didn't do the looping video, I would have had a better time. So let's see what we get out of that one. The techno shrimp. Oh, techno shrimp. You want to play like a drum and bass wah, wah, wah. Wah. It's not bad. I mean, it's a looping GIF. What do you want, basically? It's an advanced looping GIF. Throwing rocks at chaos. Yeah, I would say that's what art should be, though, Stone. You know, it's a great expression. We're not making art, we're throwing rocks at chaos. But that's, I think, what it should be. It depends on what you think it is, and I'm not here to argue about the definition. I've come up with loads of definitions of art, and some of them are just silly, you know? Oh, it's getting strangely consistent. Look at this. What is it? What is that? I need to take it off looping so we've got a few more interesting scene types. So, yeah, byte dance, image to video. And then put it in there. And put that there. And we want to go full on. No watermark, fixed camera. Maybe, I should have tried it with fixed camera off so that it can like pull in and out and stuff. But I think that's cheating in a way. Oh, I see, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Full Dive said, I think he meant there is no accident when someone created something bad with AI. There was intent behind it. And that's what I've been trying to bring attention to, is that context engineering is fun, but you can engineer with intent and context at the same time, which isn't the same as instruction. Instruction is not intent, is not context. So it's like, you kind of have to be doing all of that, actually. You know, context would be his initial thoughts, search results, potentially memory retrieval if you have that. Intent goes beyond the instruction because it means you have to comprehend the task with empathy. And if the user didn't give you that, if that intent wasn't communicated, it kind of has to be assumed, which is, there's some chaos there. Like, just on its own. But anyway. Yeah, just what I was afraid of, look. Dead. A dead video. Because the start and the end is the same. So it's like, well, what? You want me to animate nothing? And so you get nothing. You get no movement. Oh well, this is why the first last frame to make loops is a bit sketchy. I think you should have actually first, middle, last, because then you can put like the opposite walking cycle gait frame in, and then it will know, oh, I have to move the legs to there and then back to starting position, and then you can make a loop, and then you can do walking animations. That unlocks all kinds of stuff for all kinds of graphic design, but I just haven't seen it done well. I've seen it done in theory. I think we saw LTX did it. Maybe Hun Yuan did it. I haven't seen it from one yet. It was just a time coding thing. You just wanted to be able to inject that shape into the middle latent and then have it reset. So it's got a loop, but it's also following a gate. Anyway. Get rid of that now. Go back to the normal one. We'll go for the full size, camera fixed off, watermark off. And see what it does. 12 seconds. And then this new one is going to be... this one would just be... I to I to V. You want to have end-to-end text to video with reference. So obviously if this was like all Batman, it would be making like really cool Batman right now. But we've got a bit of variation in here. So they are the same but different. And I think with that much variation there, that's probably enough spice. Yeah, look at this. Oh man, that is something. That's something. God knows what that's gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. His little legs are moving now. What the hell? There was no movement a minute ago. Oh, it just doesn't move for ages. That's really cheap. It did a good job though. It did a good job. It's not easy. We've made much better than that though tonight. So it's like Underwhelming. Beefy. Ah, now that's cool. Oh my god, that doesn't look right, does it? It's got a random stuff. It's got a peg leg. Spanners for arms. It's normal. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I love the under the ocean vibes from the translucent skin, you know? It's crazy. It's kind of like a jellyfish, but a bit like a lobster. Very cool. Still not hitting the mark, though. So we should be on a fixed prompt. Dragon says, has anybody played with Comfy UI workflow for Python with exe so you can package your workflows to share? Yeah, there's been loads of solutions for that, Dragon. There's so many of them now, I don't even have time to look at them anymore. There's so many of them. Share whichever this new one is on the Hugging Face, I guess, if you've got a repo for it. Oh, cheers, Stone. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. This would be Brazilian Beast. Yeah, it's called Brazilian Beast. I don't want to guess the album, but I will look it up. So let's have a look here. Brazilian Beast would be going back a few albums. It's Midnight Massacre, dude. So yeah, it's on the Midnight Massacre album, track 2. If you want to check that one out. Whoa! Shrimpy, Shrimpy, what did they do to Shrimpy? My God, man. He's got a Swiss Army lobster arm. That's amazing. What is this? He's all spine now. He's all spine and business. There's a monster. There's some monsters for you. Look at this guy. This guy's going to be the best one of them. I hope this one comes out well. I do. I hope this one comes out well. It's not looping anymore, so it's got more freedom to just do stuff. What? Oh, God. What happened? Is it... Oh, I got Spotify on the screen, didn't I? I just got DRM'd, boys. How does it feel? We just got DRM'd because I brought Spotify up on the screen, so it blocked my entire stream. Give me a minute. I've got to kick the cat. Stupid thing. Cat. Cato, wait. Cato, wake. Cato, wake. I gotta actually do it manually. Power off. Power on. And we're back. God knows what that was about. Oh, I know what it was. It was the Spotify copy protection. It's Spotify, man. It's because when you go on their website, it immediately detects the HDMI signal with HDCP, and you get copy protected, bro. OBS blocks the feed. Yep. Good times. My digital rights were managed. That's right, Gerard. My digital rights, exactly. Oh, now this is what I'm talking about. Now that's glorious. Whoa! Oh my God, he's got like a chainsaw. It forms together into a mega tool. Check it out. He has to hold it like a heavy weapon. Oh, this is amazing. It's so much cooler. It gets to there and then it's like, oh, actually, it's a triple-sided thing. That's epic. Now, this is what we've been trying to get to all night. That is the ultimate expression of shrimpy, biomechanical attack lobster. King scorpion crab worm. It's a final boss for sure. Yeah. So estimating this, this is going to be about $1.50 per run. It's not cheap, but this is what I see as the future, where it comes to, like, you know, the creative employment of this stuff. Right? Now, could it be better? Yeah. Could it be worse? Yeah. So I'll take it, right? I'll take it. It's like a snake meets a millipede. Oh my God, it's so good. I don't even know what it is. So how much credit have I got left? I have $7.45 left, so I'm going to spin another 4. That's $6. I'll get another 4 creatures for the collection. Now, these are all going to go into a skit with a bunch of music video stuff that I'm doing. So these aren't for nothing. The music I've decided I'm going to start putting the music with animation into shorts, because I don't like the short. Like, I did the whole AI shorts thing, and some of them are okay, but most of them are garbage. So we'll go a little bit more creative on the shorts. Maybe do some like more focused tutorials, which aren't AI created. It'll take a while for the ones in the system to be phased out. Probably got like another month of scheduled shorts to burn through, yeah. But I want to up it, basically. Up the output quality. And it's easy to do. You just do less AI. It's kind of funny. Hang on, let's just save that. And I'll come back to him in a minute, because I'm nearly donezo. Whoa, this one's got peach. This one's got a biological peach. I'm not quite sure why, but it has one. Is that like a weird thorax? I don't know. But that's where the show officially peaked. So, we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Same time, same place. Scuffed Epoch, Latent Space Live with me, Drift Johnson. If I'm lucky, I would have actually put some of this stuff into the video for tomorrow. But if not, we'll be looking at something else, won't we? There's always something. Hunyan 3 just came out. WAN 2.5 weights are going to arrive. It's never going to stop. So thank you all for watching tonight. I hope you enjoy your Sunday evening. Don't forget to like the stream, and we'll be back tomorrow, so don't miss out. You can always go back and watch all the old episodes. We're getting close to 300 now. There's a hell of a lot of cool stuff in there. But like I say, enjoy your evening, and I'll see you next time.
Latent ve söylüyor diyor.
Enemies marked south. It's not smash the camera. Team all up, I read everything goes miss. Just give it to one again, like when you can give it to. Not far, can't have a fun. Okay.
Two things,